Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. The Golden State Warriors have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The conclusion of the Western Conference Finals coming up next.
And tonight on 2K Sports, only one team will advance out of the West for the right to compete in the NBA Finals. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Green. Then there's Nick Richards. Then it's Moses Moody. And it's Smooth in at the 3 slot. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then there's Walker. And it's Christie in at the 5, roaming the paint. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, this series has played out tougher than they thought. But here they are on their home court, 1 win away from the finals.
And if you're truly a championship team, you have to win Game 7s at home. All great teams are faced with these situations. The legendary ones rise to the occasion.
Pass to Peterson. Outside Edwards. Here's Christie, down to 5 on the shot clock. The jump hook, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Edwards has such good feel, knows when to get his own or move the ball.
Richards with a screen. Here's Smooth. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Walker. Outside McDaniels. Shot from the low post is good.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Here's Christie. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Moody. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Green for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Here's Peterson. He's covered by Fox. Pass to McDaniels. All sorts of time. Left side Walker. Lets it go from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Smooth. McDaniels covering. To the paint. Here's Richards. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Green against Edwards. Here's Peterson. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. Here's Smooth. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. 3-pointer. And the Warriors with another 3.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Pass to Christie. From the right block. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Warriors lead by 3. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Edwards. And he lays it it up and in.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
And Fox has got the ball here for Golden State. Richards with a screen. Smooth. Pass to Moody. Here's Smooth. McDaniels covering. Down low. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
When it's Green making plays for others, that's a really good sign for this squad.
Here's Peterson. He's covered by Fox. Outside Edwards. And that one's good.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
The Warriors leading. Here's Fox. That's good. Fox has got 5.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
To the inside, Christie. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Walker. Pass to Peterson. And there's the screen. With the drive. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. Moses Moody, 4th. Minnesota leading by 6. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. They've got De'Aaron Fox. Green out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Smooth in at shooting guard. It's Podziemski on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Trendon Watford. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Timing in.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He dropped 56 points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Fox. Nembhard outside. Pass to Podziemski. No good on the 3.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Watford. McDaniels covering. Here's Smooth. He's got 5. Pass to Baji. Outside for Green. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A high IQ play from Green right there. Very intelligent offensive work that time.
Peterson, he's checked in for Pritchard. And Golden State also making a switch. Richards is checked in. Pass to Christie. Here's Peterson. Now Nembhard. Green covering. Here's Peterson. Give him 8. Here's the 3. It's the trifecta. Peterson's got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Smooth, defended by Podziemski.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Christie's shot is off.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Richards with a screen. Here's Smooth. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Fox outside to the middle. Richards, pass to Smooth. To the wing on the left. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Podziemski. Smooth grabs the miss.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Nembhard outside. Outside McDaniels. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 4. There's the drive. Smooth shot is good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Peterson from downtown. Minnesota again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that one drops.
This is from Jalen Green.
Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. It's McDaniels on the wing. Watford covering. Here's Peterson. He's got 11. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Peterson's got 13 now.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Watford outside for 3. Peterson with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Peterson. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Richards has got 4 rebounds now. Smooth. Pass to Richards. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Smooth. He's got 11. Into the lane. And that one is hammered home.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy...
So a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Minnesota. They're up by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Game 7 couldn't get any more
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball early.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it, by being more active and more physical than the other team.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. It all comes down to a decisive Game 7. Guys, what's it going to take for them to close out this series?
You can't leave anything in the tank. Approach it like you're playing for your life, because in some ways you are.
And you can't get sloppy and waste a bunch of possessions. You got to keep that focus.
No question. Let's get it. Glad you could join us.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Minnesota in the lead. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then there's Walker, and it's Peterson in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Pure from three-point range. He's got 5.
Attacking right away. Daniels wasting no time there.
Richards with a screen. Takes it inside. Smooth, no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Peterson. Outside McDaniels. Goes up with it. And that one drops for him. McDaniels got 7.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Green, a screen. Driving inside. Back to Fox. Pass to Moody. Here's Smooth from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Christie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's McDaniels. Again, the Timberwolves score.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
There's a screen. Here's Smooth. Outside for Green. Will it go? Look at Green showing off his range.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Edwards against Green. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Walker, a screen on Green. And here's Edwards outside. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Smooth. He's got 13. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. That one goes in.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Minnesota leading by 3. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Watford's checked in for the Warriors. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Got a piece of it.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Outside Walker. Pass to Christie. Out to the wing. Here's Peterson. Knocks it down from distance. Peterson's got 16 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And he makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside McDaniels. Inside. Peterson, that one's good. Peterson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Watford with a screen. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Down low. Oh, Fox with a steal. Pass to Watford for the tie. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Substitution on the court.
.119 left in the third. Here's Smooth. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
He takes it in. To the left side wing. Lets the 3 fly. Mason with the bucket. Mason's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Nembhard, the pass to Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Smooth. Shots blocked. Pass to Mason. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Nick Richards, Moses Moody out there with Jalen Green. And it's Smooth in at the 2. Moody on the wing. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Peterson. Green covering. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Here's Smooth. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Kamari. Kamari's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Green missing. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Tipped and stolen by Green. And here they go. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Smooth, defended by Podziemski. Here's Smooth. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Here's McDaniels. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And Fox has got the ball here for Golden State. 2-point game. McDaniels with the rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Peterson. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Smooth. Defended by Podziemski. Smooth. Pass to Moody. Here's Smooth. And the shot goes in. Smooth's got 27 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Peterson. Gets the 3 to fall. Peterson's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Fox. Yes, sir. Fox finishing.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Here's Podziemski. It's tipped. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Smooth. On the tape. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Outside McDaniels to the paint. The shot by Podziemski, no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Here's Smooth. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Christie's checked in for the Timberwolves. Walker comes in for Podziemski. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. This one for 3. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
That one falls. Smooth's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Peterson. He's covered by Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. The Warriors have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Smooth. And he drives in. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man. And he dunks it down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
They set the pick. Outside Moody. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. 1:52 left in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Christie passes to Edwards. Edwards finishes strong against the D.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Smooth. Going inside. And a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. They set the screen. Here he goes. Up and in on the layup. Smooth's got 39.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen.
Edwards from way deep.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Here's Smooth. Walker covering. Left side Moody. Pass to Smooth. 5 on the clock. There's the drive, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Edwards. And he misses the go-ahead basket. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Green's checked in for Moody. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. 26 seconds left in the fourth.
Working smarter, not harder. He anticipates where the ball is going and beats the bigger guy to it.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Good on first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Good work defensively by Richards. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And here's Edwards outside. That one is off. And So the Golden State Warriors have won the series.
And I tell you what, they have earned the title of champions of the West. Well earned, well deserved, and all of the organization deserves an awful lot of credit. The front office, the coaching staff, the players, their families, a lot of sacrifice goes into becoming a champion.
Indeed, and now one final challenge for them to overcome. Maybe the biggest challenge they've faced yet.
Yeah, and you know at this stage of the playoffs, it can get exhausting. But the energy they had to close out this series was incredible. They'll be carrying some serious momentum into the finals.
So for tonight, they'll celebrate being the Western Conference champions. But tomorrow, all attention on the NBA Finals. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And time now for our player of the game.
If they keep trying to blitz you, this is what's going to happen.